Hey, Shalom.
Um,
A couple brothers here from Great Millstone Atlanta camp.
mhm.
We're just fellowshipping, enjoying each other's company, and decided to get a lesson in for today. And so before we get started, we'd like to give all glory, praise, and honor to Yahweh, Bahasham, Yahweh Shai, Bahasham, Rakak Wadash. Double honors to the elders and apostles of the Great Millstone, and Shalom to the elect of Israel. This is the Mayim here. Got the brother Yaquab as well. And we're going to get straight into it because we were just speaking and we were talking about basically the end. That's our conversations all the time of the end. And for the end to come, there are a few more prophecies that are left within this book. And some of the major ones include the MOTB, or the microchipping of the world's population. And then we also have Jacob's trouble, which is to come. And so I'm going to open it up.
Let me open up with this, Baba
Yeah,
Shai,
come.
real quick. Ezekiel, the 7th chapter, 6th verse. And end is come, the end is come. It watcheth for thee, behold, it is come. All right, so the end is come. All right, and so we're living in the end time, and what we're doing right now is prophesying of the manifestation of the end. All right, and what is to come, which is, of course, like the brother just elaborated, being the charagma. All right, and to prepare your mind to face that and overcome that hour of temptation. But go ahead, bro. I'm gonna let you get it.
Yeah. Second Esdras, chapter 16 and verse 68. For behold, the burning wrath of a great multitude is kindled over you. And they shall take away certain of you and feed you, being idle with things offered unto idols.
Which is that charagma. That charagma is that device which is offered unto idols. It's a deity. It's a sacrifice that you're making. You're making a sacrifice to the spiritual demon Satan by taking the charagma. And then they say, what's the charagma? I'm going to let you figure that out. You know, which that's the Greek term for the MOTB, by the way, in Revelations, the 13th chapter, and the 16th verse. Go ahead.
Yeah, in which it's the micro Z-hip. Gotta say it all funny because, you know, Esau doesn't want his plans to come to naught.
They'll cut the videos. If we just tell you exactly, we're going to spell everything out, they're going to cut our video. This is why we got to speak in code. All right? Go ahead.
But rereading 68 says, for behold, the burning wrath of a great multitude is kindled over you. And you know, in Revelation it says that the devil shall come down with great wrath because he knows that he have but a short time. This is that burning multitude coming down onto the elect of Israel. It says, and they shall take away certain of you, because there will be persecution, and some of us will be taken into some of these camps, and some of us will become martyrs. And this is all just written within the scripts, and it's saying a lot within just this one verse. And they shall take away certain of you and feed you, being idle with things offered unto idols. You look into the word idol, it goes into image. And Revelation 13 speaks of those that did not worship the image. And this is that micro C-hip is part of their image, the image of this society, the ways and going along with the procedures of here. It's just, can't take that. Can't take it. Got something?
No, keep going, bro. And then I'm going to go at Revelations.
Yeah.
Go ahead.
And they that consent unto them shall be had in derision and in reproach and trodden under foot.
Right. If you consent to this beast in his image, in his mark, all right, you are going to be confounded. You're not going to, oh, I could send it, I'm going to win. No, you still going to lose. You thought you were going to win because because you cross your legs and open up your backside. No, you still going to lose. All right? As Diddy. Just because he did all that nastiness and he got a little money, he got a little chump change. What about now though? You know, what about now? We're not in the 90s no more. We're not in 2010, 15. What about now? He lost. And if you take that charagma, okay, you might be able to eat for a couple of weeks. You might have a month or two to eat you some bullshit meatless meat.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah, you're going to eat some meatless meat. You're going to eat some rodents or some madness. Food offered unto idols, literally. But guess what? You'll eat it, and you're going to live the rest of your measly life for a couple more months, couple more weeks, whatever it is, and you're going to die. You're going to lose. It's not the victory. You know, the victory is for those who overcame his mark and overcame his image, which are the elect. Go ahead.
For behold, the burning, Salakia, and they that consent unto them shall be had in derision and in reproach and trodden under foot.
Trodden under foot. Go ahead.
For there shall be in every place and in the next cities a great insurrection upon those that fear the Lord.
Yeah, they're going to come up against the elect. It's going to be an insurrection against the elect. It's going to be persecution. That's Jeremiah the 30th chapter, 7th verse. It says, "For alas, that day is great. It is even the time of Jacob's trouble."
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
That's it.
It says, "But he should be saved out of it." So yeah, you're going to come up against the hopeful elect, the elect, by the way. You're going to come up against the elect, and then you're just going to fast forward your loss. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You're going to fast forward. We're going to lose, but we're going to fast forward it. That's what's going to happen to you. Because you're going to die, and you're going to die a terrible way, and you're going to regret that you ever even thought of coming to the elect. You'll never beat us. We'll always win. Go ahead.
Get that grievous sore,
like
cancer.
Yeah.
Nothing's going to work out if you take what they're trying to give to you.
Right.
This is Luke 21 and verse 12.
Mm-hmm.
It says, "But before all these, they shall lay their hands on you and persecute you, delivering you up to the synagogues and into prisons, being brought before kings and rulers for my name's sake."
Kings and rulers, not no light level dudes. Being brought before kings and rulers for my name's sake. Why the kings ain't trying to talk to the niggas in the Hindu Kush and the niggas talking about the dumbass idols? Talking about you gonna come back as a beetle. And you come back. You die and come back and reincarnate. You know how the Hindus talk, they bugged out shit. Why the king's not gonna be brought to them? Because they know there's lies. But they know what we have is the truth. You know, what we have is the truth. And it's a testimony against them. Alright? But we can't be afraid when we're brought up against these different kings and rulers. We can't be afraid. The Lord, why? I'm going to tell you why. Because the Lord didn't give us the spirit of fear. But what he did give us is sound mind. And so we have to abound in that mind of soundness, which means whole thoughts. All right, reasonable and considerate thoughts, which is going to lead to reasonable and considerate actions. All right, conduct of upright manner, clean conduct, clean actions, unblameable, no blemish. That's what we live by. And yeah, we got to stand on it. If it comes to it, that's what we die by. That's just the nature of being the chosen. That's just the nature of the hopeful elect. And no, we're not scared. We never can be. We never will be. You had something else, brother?
Just moving on.
Yeah.
Verse 70, "For there shall be in every place and in the next cities a great insurrection upon those that fear the Lord.
Mm-hmm.
They shall be like madmen, sparing none,
Spare none, yeah.
but spoiling and destroying those that fear the Lord.
Yeah, they're going to do that to some of the elect. Yep, and ultimately you still going to lose. You should never touch the Lord's apple of his eye. Don't ever think that you're going to be able to win by coming up against us. We're going to crush you in the powder.
It says they shall be like madmen, sparing none.
Because they're unreasonable. They're not considering that their lack of mercy is going to lead to their destruction. Their pompous against the elect is going to lead. So now your children are going to die the worst death you could ever imagine because you came against the elect. I really do hope it was worth it. It was short-lived too. Go ahead.
And just back up that point, or more to they should be like madmen, spare none. It's
Right.
Isaiah 59 and 19.
Mm.
So shall they fear the name of the Lord from the west,
See?
and his glory from the rising of the sun. And we are in the west.
And the rising sun is the east. Go ahead.
When the enemy shall come in like a flood,
Yeah.
the Spirit of the Lord Yahweh
Mm.
shall lift up a standard against him.
Yeah.
Because the Lord's just not going to let these Edomites bring down his people a second time.
Mm-mm.
This is a temporary blessing that they had. And so we're at the end of that blessing, and the Lord's going to turn everything around onto them.
Mm.
And rightfully so. 'Cause just listen to this. They shall come in like a flood. Floods are raging and violent. And that's exactly what the Edomites are going to do, seeing that they have just a short amount of time to get to enjoy their blessing. They're going to come in violently because they're trying to save that blessing.
Yeah.
And the Lord's going to put them down. That standard shall be lifted.
Yeah. Yeah.
They shall be like madmen, sparing none, but still spoiling and destroying those that fear the Lord.
Mm-hmm.
For they shall waste and take away their goods and cast them out of their houses. Then,
That's why you gotta be pilgrims on earth.
yeah,
You gotta be ready to let go of your carnal possessions. You gotta be ready to let go of your wife. Your wife can betray you. You're here putting trust in your wife. Are you out your mind? Okay. The Lord can show you, but he'll tell you. You better put your trust in the Lord. You better know it can get dark, it can get cold, it can get brittle, it can get grim. But in that hour of affliction, your prayers will be heard if you be of that number. And you have to believe that. You have to believe it. You have to believe that the Lord will not leave you comfortless. Because he will comfort his elect.
verse 73. Then shall they be known who are my chosen, and they shall be tried as the gold in the fire.
Chosen gonna be tried at gold in the fire. That's what the chosen gonna be tried as. Why? Because they have to be purified to be that lump. They gotta be purified to be that cleansed nugget. It's all a part of our perfection, the perfection of the saints.
Mm-hmm.
Go ahead, Roy.
Let's hit on that. Want to bring up that Revelation?
Yeah, I can get Revelation.
Here,
chapter-
I'll pull it up.
I got Revelations 3 and 10.
Got you.
Yeah, okay, go ahead.
Book of Revelation, chapter 3, verse 10.
Mm-hmm.
It says, because thou hast kept the word of my patience.
Because you kept it. You kept it. You preserved it. You respected it. You cherished it. You cherished the sacrifice of Yahushua, and you didn't look back in the world. Oh, Yahushua already told you. He already told you ain't fit for the kingdom. As it is written in Luke the 9th chapter, he that looketh back after he's put his hand on the plow is not fit for the kingdom of God. I just hope it was worth it for you. I truly do. I hope that small second, that small morsel of time was worth you losing for eternity. Was worth, and when I say eternity, meaning you're not of the elect. I hope it was worth thermonuclear fire. I hope it was worth starvation and shame that you could not even fathom. I hope it was worth losing in life because you chose death rather than life. Go ahead. He said, the word of my patience, which the word of his patience is keeping his suffering, keeping his testimony, going out teaching, magnifying your office, whatever office that you may have. If you're a woman, you're supposed to be supporting your husband. You're supposed to be standing your post, not being adulterous, not languishing from what the Lord has called you to be. If you're a man, you're supposed to be teaching. You're supposed to be magnifying your office. Such a disappointment so many people have become. Go ahead.
I also will keep thee from the hour of temptation.
So you've been getting a check. You've been getting you're adding $700, $1,000 to your savings account every check, every pay period, and you feeling good about yourself. But you didn't keep the word of his patience. So you're not going to be. He's not going to protect you when you need it the most. He's not going to protect you when all the little dainties that you thought you had, when they're gone and the only thing you can rely on is him. He's going to forsake you because you forsook him. He's going to allow the so-called white man, he's going to allow Edomites to put a microchip in your body.
Let me back you up real quick.
Go ahead.
2nd Ezra chapter 9, verse 11. And they that had loathed my law, while they had yet liberty, and when as yet...
Because they got liberty. This was the time of their liberty. This was their time to show themselves and prove themselves to be better than what the stat sheet said. But they hated him.
Loathed.
They hated him. He like, okay, y'all want to hate me? I'm gonna show you hate. Oh, you thought you were gonna hate the Lord? No, the Lord, he'll show you hate. You're gonna die. And when you die, it's gonna be it's gonna be painful, and it's not gonna be easy, and you're gonna feel it, and you're gonna regret it. Oh, you just thought you just could do what you wanted. Okay. He'll have the last laugh, and it's gonna be who's crying now.
And when as yet place of repentance was open unto them, understood not, but despised
Because
it.
you were just so stupid and so confused, and you was too deep for your own good, and you thought you knew something which you didn't. The scripture speaks about if a man think he knows something, he knows nothing. And so
The same must know it after death by pain.
you'll feel it. It's not going to be a walk in the park. It's not going to be, I just said this, and I'm in my imagination. I think that your imagination is wrong. You're going to feel it. You're going to feel pain. It's not going to be easy. It's going to be, you're going to regret it. As I said, I hope it was worth it, but it's not worth it. It's not worth it. And the king of terrors is he's going to have his way with you. He's going to allow your worst nightmares to come to pass. Nightmares that you never even had.
Revelation 3:10. Because thou hast kept the word of my patience, I also will keep thee from the hour of temptation, which shall come upon all the world to try them that dwell upon the earth.
All the world. Oh, it's just going. No, it's going to come upon all the world.
Yeah.
That includes you.
It says small and great, rich and poor, free and bond. All the world.
You're not going to get the wiggle your maggot ass out of this. You're going to have to die like the maggot you are. But for the elect, the Lord is going to keep us from that hour of temptation. Meaning he's going to strengthen us. He's going to divine intervention us. He's going to allow us to overcome and not have to be that burnt offering. He's not going to allow us to be forsaken. He's not going to forsake us in the time of our despair. He's going to comfort us, and ultimately, he's not going to allow us to stain our honor because we are his and he is ours. But you guys forsook him. You're none of his. And as Yahushua said, you're going to be cast into outer darkness. And there, make no doubt about it, there's going to be weeping and gnashing of teeth.
Behold, I come quickly.
Yeah, he going to come quick. You should have had more faith. Why didn't you just have faith and believe? Well, it was because you was called to that hour to die in that hour. It's because you was born in vain and the Lord never loved you. He never did. And now is his time to get you back for all the maggot shit you've been doing your whole life. You thought he wasn't going to get you back? Nah, he'll get you back. Go ahead.
It says, hold that fast which thou hast, that no man take thy crown.
That's for the elect.
That's for the elect.
That's for those who endure it. And go ahead, you can speak on it, bro.
You got it.
Yeah, that's for the elect. That's for those who love Yahweh B'Shem Yahushai, who are married to Yahweh B'Shem Yahushai and refuse to forsake him despite how dark, how grim, how gruesome it gets. Those who endure it to the end.
Same shall be saved.
Yahushua told them that. I just wish they believed it. They didn't believe his words. How can they believe ours? Yeah, son.
No, I think that's about it.
I'm gonna get Revelation 13 real quick and let you break that down.
Okay.
Revelation chapter 13, verse 16. It says, "And he causeth all, both small and great."
We just read it. It's going to come upon the whole world to try them, and this is it. Causeth all, small and great.
Yeah.
Continue on. You got it.
It says, "And cause of all." It says, "And he causeth all, both small and great, rich and poor, free and bond, to receive a mark in their right hand or in their foreheads."
And that mark, that's that kuragma, that is what the Edomites, so-called white people, including those small hatters, that's what they want to put into each and every individual on this planet, because they want to take ownership of you. They want to own you. They already call you the beast of the field, the Goyim, and they want to put their tag, their brand onto you so that you become their property, so that when Yahweh Shai returns, he won't have any property to redeem. That's what they want, but the Lord is not going to allow that to happen.
In continuation, it says, verse 17, "And that no man might buy or sell, save he that had the mark or the name of the beast or the number of his name."
So you can't participate in the economy within any country, because this is coming onto the whole world.
Yeah.
You're not going to be able to participate. You're not going to be able to buy the goods and resources that you need to survive within this society and within this earth.
Mm-hmm.
And you're not going to be able to sell, which allows you to have the capital to buy resources. You're not going to be able to bring it in. You're not going to be able to get rid of it. It's just going to completely X you out of society if you don't have this device within you.
Ooh, but you got a savings account and you thought you was goodness.
Locked out. No. None of that. It's not going to work. He is completely trying to take your means of survival away.
He gonna do it.
But the elect are not going to be taking this, and it's written that there are men who will not taste of death. So
Yeah.
there are men who get through this, people that get through this of the elect of Israel.
Yeah, that's it. You know what? That's actually it, though. That's it. If you ain't know that number, it's too bad. And we hope we of that number. Do we believe we of that number? Yes. Do we bet money we of that number? Yes. Why? Because we're prisoners of hope, and we abide by the law of faith. We don't got no choice to believe nothing different. And we have to do what we got to do to be of that cloth.
That's right.
That's all I got, bro.
But yeah, don't take it. It's coming. We're there. They're about to go crazy with their ways of trying to influence you into taking it, and seeing that their blessing is coming to an end. They're going to go crazy, spoiling and destroying those that fear the Lord, as it said. So, just another more reinforcement to not take it. And Lord willing, that was edifying. We'd like to give all glory, praise, and honor to Yahweh, Bahasham, Yahweh Shai, Bahasham, Rakach, Wadash. Double honors to the elders and apostles of the Great Millstone, and Shalom to the elect of Israel. Shalom.